gorgeous look at the Charlotte skyline. We're here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Crowd going crazy. Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. You look at the Hornets, guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with a win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Varejao in at the 5. And here's Freak following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Screen by Jones. Jumper off the screen, and the shot is good. Freak's got 5 points so far.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Love has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They easily took Thursday's game.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Outside Irving. Pass to Varejao. Shumpert gets a wide-open look, and another 3 for Cleveland.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And a wide-open look for Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. It's a pick by Love. LeBron passes to Love. 7-foot shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans. Looking at the numbers for Freak, he already has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Irving. Now the feed to LeBron. Releases from 15. Hornets with the rebound.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 13 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Fourth, Freak.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Freak. He's got 13. Pass to Jones. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Freak dishes to Batum. Now the pass to Jones. Tries from 10. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving with it. Back to James. And he finishes nicely on the layup. LeBron's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now the dish to Shumpert. Love wide open, he fires. And another three for Cleveland.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Terrence Jones. Kidd-Gilchrist, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Evan Fournier. Then for the Cavaliers, Rambo, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. And it's Nick Calathes in for Iman Shumpert. Here's Irving, the screen from Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Thompson's got his first points of the game. Here's Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 18 points for Freak.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Feeds to Irving. Three-pointer. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Irving kicks to Smith. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle and stolen by Zeller. A fast break now for Charlotte. Kidd-Gilchrist with the ball, and he gets it to go. 22 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Irving. From 13, good as the jump shot falls.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here.
Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And of course, as we've always said, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to...
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to a promised land.
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court for Cleveland, Love and Varejao are up front. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Calathes in at the 1. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He finished with 66 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets. And some changes here for the Hornets. And so that's the end of the... It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at the point. Jefferson is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's Batum, and it's Fournier in at the 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron with it, and Batum picks him up defensively.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Irving drives in, and Jones sends it back.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Pulls it up, and that one's good. Freak. Freak's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hornets. Now, here is Irving. Beyond the arc. Good.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Hornets leading by 12. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
To the inside, Varejao. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's Freak. And the 3 off target.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Back to James. Down low. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Anderson Varejao.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Charlotte no good that time either. Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Love with the screen for Shumpert. To the middle, here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Spacing.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you for that, Doris. And he gets the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call.
1:32 left to play in the third. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. Here's Freak. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Kaminsky. Payton left side, dishes to Kaminsky. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. That is good. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Thompson misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
In the corner, Smith with it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Payton passes to Freak. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 42 points for Freak.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Launches it. Missed. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets lead by 14. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Hornets leading by 14. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Pulling out the wings, it's Shumpert, LeBron. Love and Varejao are up front. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. To the middle. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. James dishes to Shumpert. He's looking for Love and finds him. Good. Hornets shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Freak. Here's Jefferson. And he banks in the layup.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Freak kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Passes to Freak. Shoots it. And he hits the jump shot. Freak's got 46 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Pick by Varejao. Irving attacking. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Michael Kid Gilchrist. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Inside, here's Varejao. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Lets the 3 fly. There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got 51.
Wow. What can you say?
To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Freak. And another three for Charlotte.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Shumpert passes to Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Fires from deep. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Varejão's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shumpert dishes to Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Good.
The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Good. Hit. Shooting one. Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 23 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And it's Freak missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Screen by Jefferson.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
And here's Freak. He feeds it to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Now James. He dishes it to Varejao. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Freak. And the Hornets miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 13. LeBron kicks to Varejao. Back to James. It's deflected. It's stolen by Jefferson. Takes the 3. And down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Freak. Freak's got 57 points.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play. And in the end, victory for Charlotte.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for him in the end.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Shumpert against Batum. Outside Shumpert. Lets it go from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Freak. Screen by Jones. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Here's Shumpert. Here's Varejao.
What are you doing?
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Free throw, no good for Varejao. Freak with it. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And so this one is
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was...
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference.